Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the walkthrough for version 1.0 of Ao Oni. So, if we continue, we just locked the Ao Oni out of the room here. And here's Mika. We have some sort of conversation with her that we can't read. And even if we could, it would be in Japanese. Alright, so whatever happened there. Cool. Alright. So there's absolutely nothing in this room. There's a lot of rooms like that in this version where there's just rooms for the sake of being rooms. But you know when you're doing something right, when you walk in, and he's right there after you. However, in every version except for 6.23, which is the latest one, there's this lovely little cheat thanks to pathfinding. He just kind of stays there because technically the shortest distance between you and him is that straight line right there, but there's a wall. But the pathfinding is still telling him to try and go that way. It's very useful as a trick. And yeah, so the Ao Oni does run on a timer, as in, after a certain amount of time, once you're running around for however long, he disappears. That's how this kind of works. Anyways, let's get him to chase after us over here. Come on. And voila! He's gone. Alright, what do we have going on here? We have a couple of keys. Where can we use said keys? Let's go find out. Oh yeah, this is also, unlike the later versions, once you use keys, they just happen to stay in your inventory. For whatever reason. Oh yeah, right, we just escaped from that room that I said was important as we entered it. Let's go back there. It's right at the edge of the table. We found another key. So... now we have to go up to that room. And we found ourselves a flashlight. So it's a closet. If you shine the flashlight into it, we get an item. Which also happens to be a key. There's a lot of keys in this game. And also, if we run back in here for a moment, you will notice that Takeshi is gone. But anyway. Oh look, there's now something sparkly on the ground. It is another key. So there's nothing in this area. And again, you know when you're on the right track when this happens. However, this room is another lovely spot, kind of like the library, where it's nice and full of pathfinding issues. So you can waste some time. this chair. Basically, we found a switch of some sort, and this is push the switch. This is don't push the switch. Push the switch. Now there's a shiny gate. Please close the door at this moment. Close the door. Otherwise, he will get you, and you will die, and it will be game over. Because as soon as you pick that up, he comes in. Now wait for funny animation. That's another moment that appears in every single version of Ao Oni out so far, which I think is rather humorous. I do get a bit lost in this game sometimes, considering I can't understand any text, because there is no text. So, forgive me for being a bit loopy with this particular walkthrough. However, here, because he came out of here earlier, right? So we have this one here, and if we shine that flashlight that we have, which is your blank spot, then we have another item that we found. And that, yeah, that is the key that I've been looking for. So. And yet again, we have another pointless room. Go back out. Random sound. Alright, and that's where I'll leave it this time. So there was a random sound. The girl went to go investigate. You'll find out what happens next time. Until then.